So yeah, this one is very old, very rough around the edges, definitely. I don't remember the canon name, so I'm just gonna go with my own. That sounds good. Ah, Pandsu, descendant of the legendary warrior Roto. We've been awaiting your arrival. Long ago, the legendary warrior Roto was given the Ball of Light by the gods. With its powers, he defeated the demons that had covered this world. Then, the evil king appeared. Fuck, I forgot to hit record. Whatever, I can download this part of the log. Whatever. Then the evil king dragon appeared. He stole the Ball of Light and sealed it away in darkness. Maybe the actual American translation would have been better. Whatever. Before long, this world may be totally enveloped and destroyed by this darkness. Hero Pandsu, please defeat King Dragon and return the Ball of Light by any means possible. If you open the treasure chest over there, the contents should aid you in your journey. Also, if you speak to the soldiers in this room, they can give you important information about your journey. Well then, be off, Hero Pandsu. Wait, there was a... There. It's a weird button that they use for this. To just, like, quickly do anything without, like, the sub-menu. Which, to be fair, the original of this was on the NES. And, so to do anything, like in the original, you didn't even have, like, 4 directions to face. So you kind of had to, like, use this sub-menu and then tell them, like, what direction you're looking. And it was weird. And this version is like a remake that was later then ported to the Game Boy Color. And that port was released in America as well. None of them were released in Europe. And, yeah, basically, this was remade for the Super Nintendo and was kind of streamlined. So it's much shorter, much less grindy, though it's still very grindy. That's kind of the whole point of this game, just to grind to get to the next part and that kind of stuff. It's a very archaic, very, very old game in design, but there's something to it, something to this simplicity that I kind of find relaxing about this one. And this is the only Dragon Quest game I ever played through all the way, and I played through it twice. Once on Game Boy Color and once this version. Pandsu, do you know about Princess Laura? Yes. Pandsu, please go forth and rescue Princess Laura. What if I had said no? Princess Laura is the only beloved daughter of the king. So when the queen passed away, Princess Guilin helped support the king's broken heart. Who's Princess? Then, half a year ago, the princess was kidnapped by demons. Is her name Guilin or Laura? What? The king doesn't ever speak about that. But I know he is suffering from the depths of his heart. Pandsu, please go forth and rescue Princess Laura. But who's... I don't fucking know. When you leave the castle, you will see a town in the vicinity. You can purchase weapons and armor there. If you are wounded in battle, return to the town and stay at an inn, so your wounds will heal. When you open the treasure chests, you should find a magic key. The key will disappear after you use it once, so you can only open the door with each of those keys. Open one door. Your journey will now begin. Yeah, so I used a key there. Let's talk to all of them, because why not? But when this game came out, it was like... This was actually, like, written by, like, a novel writer in Japan, and, this was before the first Final Fantasy or any of those other games. This was the very, very first pretty much JRPG. So the first console-style RPG ever made. The original was. This, obviously not. If you ever want to rest from your travels, come back. The king will record your journey for you in the Imperial Scrolls of Honor. A record of your journey can be written in the Imperial Scrolls of Honor. When you return from a break, it can be resumed where you left off. Was there a sprint button? No, I don't think so. Oh, Princess Laura, where could she be? Could it be that she is dead? Oh no! What an unsettling thought! Pandsu, please forget what I just said. This is Redditone. Many people would gather here since the place was a paradise. Then all the demons appeared. Oh, Princess Laura. When you enter a cave, it's good to have a torch, because caves are filled with powers of darkness. With the powers of the darkness. And there are more monsters in caves than out in the countryside. A medical herb in the pot. I found a medical herb in the pot. Funny joke. Funny observation. This is an inn, isn't it? When the Dragon of Darkness spreads its wings, it marks the arrival of the descendant of Rhodo. May the light shine upon the darkness, O gods. May the light shine upon the hero of legend, Pandsu. I don't know what that did. So yeah, this game is incredibly primitive in comparison to like other turn-based RPGs, turn-based JRPGs and stuff. You don't even have a party in this one. You have a party in the second one. That was the first one to add that. But this one, it's only you against one enemy every time. I'm a traveling merchant. Many of my colleagues were killed by minions of King Dragon. Because of this, I've collected mortifying and sorrowful memories of those times. That was a very weird voice to do for that. Did you hear? No. Rumor has it that there is a town that was destroyed by the demons. Okay. Cool. Do I have a magic key? Oh. I should probably just leave, but I kind of want to see what's here. To gain experience in levels, you must fight monsters. When you do that, Hero Pandsu, you may rise to the next level, and you'll become stronger. Thanks. Oh, look at those two making out over there. My girlfriend and I will be together until the day we die. Or will the day come that my feelings will be shattered by demons? When I'm together with my boyfriend, I forget about the darkness that continues to blanket our world. However, that is a lie. If the world is destroyed, he said that our love will be too. Obviously. Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to leave yet. I might as well. Let's go to the town. I don't know if I can buy anything yet. Well, we'll see. Welcome to the town of Redditone. Welcome. Please go inside and talk across the counter. Okay, a bamboo pole? Heck yeah! Though maybe I should go with the club. Or I could go with... Actually, let's just buy a leather shield, because that's not, like, obsolete immediately. Yes. Did I have another shield that I can now sell? No. Can I afford anything else? I could afford the bamboo pole, but I'm not sure if that's worth it. Because it's No, no. I do like me some bamboo, but no, it's not. It's not. Many brave young souls have set out from Radatome to their travels, only to perish. But for you, I wish the best of luck. Alright. Like, deposit money, because if you die, you lose a ton of it. Pandsu, take care when walking in the poisonous swamps. You will lose life and become weaker with each step. The Wing of Chimera. I think that's to return home. No, I'm not Princess Laura. But hey, you're one handsome stud. I'm not letting you out of my sight. There's no point to this, as far as I know. This might just have been them both trying their script for like having people follow, because maybe for the first one they wanted to have a party system and just didn't get it out in time, and that's why the second one came out so early. Like pretty much right after the first one, like just 3 months or something. Or maybe half a year. And also they just wanted to have a joke. Are you a descendant of Roto? Do you have any proof? Huh? You don't have the symbol. Only true descendants of Roto bear proof. What if I say no? I guess I don't have proof. Welcome. This is an item shop. Please come inside. South of Radatome Castle, on the other side of the sea, you will see another castle that is enshrouded by a thick fog. That is King Dragon's castle. It's unimaginably frightful. I think the dragon scale is like an equipment thing, so let's buy that, and maybe buy another medical herb. Oh, the shoulder buttons do that as well. Status? Equip. Oh wait, weapon is empty. I'm not holding a single weapon. Yeah, dragon scale. There we go. Accessory. And but my avatar is holding a shield and a sword. Did you know? No. It seems there's a town somewhere that sells magic keys. I'm studying some spells that will help undo a curse. If you're ever cursed, come to me. I will certainly help you. Welcome back. The legendary minstrel Garay played a silver harp. I heard it was buried with him inside his grave. Okay. Oh, what's with this guy? Whoever is there, please inform the king of our situation. The rescue party for Princess Laura was wiped out. Before long, I will succumb to the same fate. Ugh. It's just in the corner over there. Why? I guess he just wants to die in peace. Anyway. So now... And yeah, this... I didn't mean to go in there. This is something that is like, especially for the time, for this being the first game of its kind, it's kind of really cool how they show you basically the castle of the big baddie right there, but you just can't reach it. I think that's kind of cool, just from a narrative standpoint. Okay, I gotta be kind of careful over here. I can't really move too far yet. Come on. Ah, why did it have to be a red slime, by the way? Oh, that actually wasn't too bad. I actually have a plush slime. A blue one, though. The regular one. It's really cool. I don't know why I really wanted one, but I totally did a few years ago, and then my best friend gave it to me for Christmas a few years ago. So fun fact, the monster designs and character designs and everything in this game and the whole franchise is designed by the guy who did Dragon Ball. So he did Dragon Ball, Dragon Quest, and Blue Dragon. And I think there's something else he did with Dragon in the name. Terrific move! So that was a critical hit. Still no level up. So yeah, this is kind of what you do. You grind a little bit until you're strong enough to go to the next part. This place already might have things that are too strong. I'm not sure. I also have a monster encyclopedia that has different monster designs from most of the games in the series. Well, all the games in the series at the time of release of the book. But yeah, this game is incredibly simple. Do I use an item, or do I just brute force it and die if I have to? Because he might just be too strong anyway, even if I use an item. Ah, it was very close, but I made it. And I leveled up. Strength increased by 2, max HP increased by 6. On 6 gold. That doesn't heal you though. Leveling up doesn't heal you. Yeah, let's use a heal item. Or this. Wait, how much gold do I have? Status 18. No. Let's use a medical herb. But the second game in the series is definitely a big step up from this one, because the second game has a party system and a little bit more story, because this one is very just open. Not much of a story. Basically just a damsel in distress story. Which is why I'm probably gonna do this in like small chunks. Especially the first one. Like maybe for an hour at a time. Alright. Over that bridge is where it gets really difficult. I think I'm not ready to go there. But that is something that... somehow, there's something about that I like. It kind of reminds me in a way of Ragnarok. My favorite MMORPG. Because the game doesn't tell you really like where to go and what you will find where and what you're able to take. So you're kind of just like exploring and it kind of gives you the sense of adventure and the sense of danger when you go into a new place, because you have no idea how strong monsters are going to be over there. I think this one might be too strong. Yep. I wonder if I can flee. Yeah, I should try to flee. It works. No, it didn't. Never mind. There's no escape. Ah, oh, fuck, I might be dead. Well, I guess... No, I'm never doing any damage. Yep, I'm dead. That's great. Oh, also I need to remember how many times I died in Breath of the Wild. Unless I just count per session. No, that kind of sucks. Anyway, that's my first death here. That's a translation error. I did not press a button there. I'm not a harsh person, so I will give you another chance. If you are wounded in battle, make your way back to a town and seek lodging at an inn. I pray that this does not happen again. To reach the next level, you will need 5 experience. Shall I record your journey? Yes. So 5 experience for the next level. Yes. Did I accidentally say I don't want to continue? I think I did. Whoops. I think I did. Give me a sec. Soft reset. Oh, why doesn't it work anymore now? There we go. Let's talk about this. This is not fully translated. Did you see that logo where it said dragon and then Japanese? That's not how I played this. I might have used the wrong version. Ah, fuck it. Who cares? There's not that much story here anyway, so we should be fine. Returned, I am delighted. When your level has risen, come back and see me. Well then, be off, Hero Pandsu. Yeah, I might have gotten a different, like a wrong version. I don't remember having these issues when I played it before. So how much... Oh, it didn't cost me any money. I could buy a bamboo pole. Maybe that just speeds things up. Also, it's bamboo, so... Oh. I can't really afford anything else. But yeah, like this might seem really slow and stuff, but the original NES version is like 3 times or so. Like this has already been sped up. Okay, 1 hit on a slime. And I'm almost leveled up too. I think maybe I should grind down here until I can buy all of the stuff in that one store. Oh, that's a lot of grinding though. No, actually, I might be able to go to the cave soon. Now let's grind until I have to heal, and then take that to town. Learned heal, nice. And then take that to town and buy whatever we can, and after that, go exploring. It should be a good pace to do things in. But yeah, the second one definitely adds a lot of more strategy because there can be multiple enemies and you have multiple people in your party. And the third one was even more advanced because the third one added animations. Oh, amazing. Like animated sprites for the enemies. And like an actual, like, somewhat more deep story. Like the second one already has a little bit more happening in the story than this one, I think. But like apparently the third one has like an actual story. But the three first ones of the series are like connected. They're like actual direct sequels and prequels. Like I think the third one is like a prequel. And there's some fan service, well, not the technical term of fan service, but like some like throwbacks, which is why I'm starting with this one, because you will only appreciate those if you played this one. Or seen it played, I guess. And yeah, they're basically like connected story-wise, and all three of them make a decent story of a game, apparently. I say apparently because I've only played a little bit. Like I played a tiny bit of the third one and a little bit of the second one, and I beat this one twice. But after that, like that's kind of like the weird thing about this whole series, the whole Dragon Quest or Dragon Warrior in the US, at that time at least, the whole series is that they have a kind of different approach to like some other franchises, like RPG franchises and stuff. Like in Final Fantasy, every Final Fantasy has a different set of characters, a different story. Like every one of them is a completely new start and a new world and everything. This one, well, the first three are directly connected, but still at the same time, even the newest one is still so traditional. It still has like the level or like the end of battle sound is still in the newest one, which is on PS4 and stuff. So it's kind of weird. And there's like multiple connected trilogies. Like there's 2 trilogies, I think, and then I think 2 others have like a connection, if I'm not mistaken. And the other ones are kind of like Final Fantasy, just new story every time. I might not be taking that much damage anymore. Maybe I am ready to move on to the next place. Earned Fireball. Nice. Yeah, let's go home once. And then we'll do that. But yeah, I think like 4, 5, and 6 were a trilogy. I think. Maybe 5... No, not 7. No, I think 4, 5, and 6. Which had a generational leap in between too. Like, the first 3 were on NES, 4 was originally on NES, and then 5 and 6 were on the Super Nintendo, I believe. Well, this version is on Super Nintendo, but it's a remake. Yeah, and then 7 was on PlayStation 1. 8 was on PlayStation 2 and was the first one that was called Dragon Quest in the US. And was the first one that we got in Europe. The first one ever. 55. Yes. That one. Would you like to Yes, I would like to continue my journey. Oh my god, I pressed no there last time. Oof. But yeah, the 9 was on the DS, also not connected to any of the other ones. 10 was an MMO, and now 11. For the jump from the DS, and then the MMO was also on Wii, 3DS. I think there's a mobile version. It's Japanese only though. It's a PC version. There's a bunch of different versions. But I think it started on the Wii. And from that we jump to an Unreal Engine 3 game on freaking PS4 and PC and stuff. Which, again, is its own original story. And then there was also like a Pokemon a clone series, like sub-series called Dragon Quest Monsters. Yeah, and that had a sub-series called Dragon Quest Monsters Joker. I have no idea what's happening. And then there was a Rocket Slime sub-series. So much is going on in this. But that's why I kind of like want to slowly get through some of these on stream. Oh, I apparently I wasn't even wearing anything before that, so I have nothing to sell. Maybe get some medical herbs. And then go into the first cave. Maybe a second torch. I don't know. Let's go with medical herb. $4.20. But yeah, not next month. In September, I'm definitely planning to play through the newest Dragon Quest, because it comes out in September. It's been out for, I think at this point, a year in Japan, but the international version is gonna be out in September. Which is a slightly more disappointing one than the PS2 one. Just in how it was ported. Or like how it was localized, I guess. Actually I don't want to go into the second level yet. I'm gonna explore this more to see if there's maybe like a chest or something. When I first played this, by the way, I took graph paper and drew up the walls of this to not get lost. I played the Game Boy Color version. I think you could see only a slightly smaller portion of the screen there. Are there no monsters here, or am I just getting lucky? There might be no monsters. This might be a different type of cave. Famous last words, probably. But yeah, what I was saying, with Dragon Quest VIII on the PS4, or not PS4, PS2, for the English release, or like the international release, so also the other languages, they actually updated the soundtrack and stuff. Oh yeah, this is Pandsu reads the tombstone. A message is etched into it. Descendant, my name is Roto. 3 items were necessary to cross the Island of Evil, which can be seen from Radatome Castle. Cross to the Island of Evil. I collected these items, crossed to the island, and defeated the Evil King. I then entrusted those items to 3 wise men in the kingdom. Their descendants protect those items and await your arrival. When an evil demon rises once again on the island, collect those items and slay the creature. The 3 men await your arrival somewhere in this land. Go forth, my descendant. Thanks for the directions, brah. Anyway, so they updated the soundtrack to use like a fully orchestrated suit. Because there's always like these orchestrated suits, like these whole things, like where they go on tour with that. Do I have the symbol now though? Like, did I gain anything from actually going here? Or was this just lore? Vague lore. Yeah, and they also added voice acting because the Japanese version traditionally doesn't have voice acting. And they did add voice acting in the new one, but they didn't update the soundtrack. Even though there was an orchestra tour, I think, they still didn't. They still didn't put that in the game, so it's still like meaty soundtrack, pretty much. But I'm probably gonna get the PC version anyway, and who knows if there's gonna be like a mod for orchestrated. If there is, I don't 100% know if I want to go with that or if I want to keep it to like what it was released as, but still, it might be an option. Would you like to hear my song, Traveler? Yes. Then, Thank you very much. Actually, I'm training right now. But someday, I want to become as talented as Garai. Dude, that was an amazing song. Don't even let anybody tell you otherwise. Welcome to Garai, the town of the ancient minstrel. Oh, what could I have bought here? I actually forgot there was a town up here. Well, I'm not even close to being able to afford that anyway. Oh, well. You came from Radatome? There was a cave halfway on your way there. On your way here. That cave is said to be for the worship of the legendary warrior Roto. Yeah, I was there. It was kind of boring, to be honest. Very long ago, after a lengthy struggle, the minstrel Garai ended his long journey on this land and built this town. Therefore, this place is called the town of Garai. How narcissistic must he be to, like, start a town and be like, oh yeah, it's going to be called Town of Steve. I saw everything! A monster kidnapped the princess of Radatome and flew her to the east. Is there any brave person who could help the princess? Yes, me. Yeah, the town of Grimm. Oh, there is? Then please tell that person that the princess was taken to the east. Thanks. Oh, I do need another torch. Because I wasted that other one. Why, certainly. Oh, this is a pointless town. I mean, I still have to kind of keep it in mind because there was a closed door. So if I have magic keys, I could go there. Oh, let's see if I can... Yes, I can actually do some damage now. And it did not do any damage to me. Wow, okay. Grow up so fast. Okay, now we will cross this bridge. When we get to it. Magi. But yeah, there's a lot of palette swaps still. Yeah. As you can see, these hurt quite a bit more. So I might not be ready to really leave. Oof. The first time I played this game, I was actually really sick. Like, this is a really, really good sick game. Because it's so simple and you can just, like, even if you, like, zone out all the time, you can still just entertain yourself a little bit. Is he gonna die with the next attack? I think he is, but I might be wrong. Yeah, I forgot about doing that. Also, MP. I would have had MP, so I could have used other stuff. Let's just use a medical herb. Fuck you. I couldn't even use it in time. Well then. That's what I get. You die in battle. Yeah. Loss. Yeah, you've died. Yes, I know. But how do I get over there? Oh, right, there's a closed door. So how much? 18. I could get... No, actually I didn't use the magic herb. I do have MP this time though. At some point in the future, I also want to play through the first Final Fantasy, which is also very simple, but quite a bit more advanced than this, and has a party system and like, class selection and stuff like that. But that might be something for next year. Let's use Fireball. Oof. For either next year or maybe around Christmas time, depending on like how much of a backlog I have by then. That Fireball hurts. I should probably start using mine again too. But then again, heal is also pretty good. Can I use magic out of... Yes, I can. on 8 gold. I'm just gonna keep grinding until I really need to, like, go back just to heal. And then after that, after I've slept at an inn and stuff, I might be ready to progress further down from here. Because I think there's a cave down there. And that is, I think, the one that I thought I remembered the other one being. Oops. Ooh. I think these were pretty dangerous. I'm actually gonna go back. Hey, War. I mean, not exactly. The original to this is a remake. The original to this actually came out before those. This was the very first JRPG ever. Yeah, what do you mean by that is basically just JRPG, or also known as console-style RPG, because a game of this genre doesn't necessarily have to be made in Japan, but it's like a very specific style. And there's some Japanese-made RPGs that are more akin to what is known as Western RPGs, also known as computer-style RPGs. Which, for your information, Octopath Traveler is a turn-based JRPG as well. So you probably would like that one too. And that one is really good. It has a really good battle system and a really good story so far. And awesome visuals. Copper Sword. I almost can afford a Copper Sword, but that's literally it. I wonder if I should just grind until I can afford the most expensive one from here. Most expensive weapon. You might come across it still. I've had that happen to me before, where I was like, yeah, that thing is dead. And then suddenly it's just flying behind me for some reason. Or like sitting somewhere, like in a completely different place. Yeah, it's just not taking any chances. I mean, the problem with this specific one is just how grindy it is and how little there is to this one. But I mean, it's kind of what happens with the first one of its kind ever. What if I'm misremembering and the scorpion is actually a walk in the park and I'm just wasting my stuff? It might, but at the same time I'm like, it's a bit of a waste of money because they already have a better one and I know I want the better one eventually. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking that maybe once I have the really good weapon, that maybe I'm gonna be ready to move on to the cave. But I'm not sure if I would be ready to move on to the cave if I just get the copper sword. Spell. That's what I wanted to do. I actually forgot how much it was. Was it like 500 or something? That might actually be taking me too long. So maybe I should just settle. Yeah, maybe that is a bit too much. I'll just grind until I really need to be healed again, and I don't have MP for that. I'm gonna try to not use any items. Be glad I'm not playing the original version, because in the original version I would probably still be next to the castle now. Okay, I'm just gonna attack the scorpion. Yeah, I'm taking more damage than I'm dealing. And I missed. I think using a spell here was a good choice. Maybe I don't need a spell on the mage. Well, speaking of which... No, not witch, mage. Oh, whoops. Yeah, just regular attacks are good. Against the mage. Well, if I run into a scorpion now, I might be fucked. Because I don't have any MP anymore. I should go back. It's not that much longer, though. Defensive item would maybe not be too stupid either. This is actually not where I want it to be. Stupid. I mean, I could also check how much my other stuff sells for that I'm replacing. I could technically grind just a little bit more if I even need to, and get the copper sword and chainmail. Maybe that's enough. Copper sword and chainmail will be 480. So. Oh, he doesn't tell me how much. 5 with the bamboo pole. I mean, it would only cost me 10. Never mind. How much for my leather clothes? It's not gonna be enough. But I think this might be a good approach. Let's just do a little bit more grinding, get those 2 like moderate items instead of one really expensive one. It's only a difference of 5. And the chainmail is actually the best one in terms of clothes here. Yes. I don't need that much more grinding to get the copper sword. So I guess one more grinding run down there, and then back up, and then I can hopefully go into the cave. The rate in which you run into enemies here is pretty high, which I guess for grinding, like for purposeful grinding, is pretty good, but for just making progress can be pretty annoying. One thing I should probably do, I kind of forgot about that, is maybe get a world map, like Google world map, because this game actually originally came with one packed in. At least in the US, I'm not sure if that was like a thing to make it more accessible to Western players. Or if one came with it in the Japanese original. But in the US release, I'm pretty sure there was one. To make it easier to kind of like know where you can go. It doesn't tell you what is where, it's literally just a drawn, or not drawn, but like literally just a world map. And kind of having seen the whole world map is also a little bit important for some of the quote-unquote fan service in the 2 sequels. And you're gonna see why. There's some throwbacks to how the world map looks. Why are these small ones? I don't care about those. I mean, they do give me okay gold. Learn sleep. Which I believe never works on the ones you really need it to. Does it work on the Scorpion? Yes, it does. And it woke up immediately. Like, what's the point of that? I might have also just used an actual, like, attack spell. Might be time to return. I mean, I can heal one more time. Let's use that. Why not? Oops. That was in my end. Alrighty, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Let me know when you're back. I might... That was on my end again. I might be asleep at that point. I'm not sure. That was on my end again. But we'll see. Just message me when you're back. Alright, I wanted to leave. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when exactly I'm gonna be sleeping, so... Like, I'm... probably not gonna be sleeping too soon. So by the time you get back, I might be asleep. Oops. Oh my god, look at that money. I can almost actually afford the thing I was saving up for and then decided not to save up for that anymore. I mean, now I might as well, right? Yeah, now I might as well. God damn it. Maybe just down here is enough. So I don't have to go into an inn anymore. Just like spam these. Oh, 4 gold though. Now this might be slower, so I'm probably just gonna go down there again. Yeah, no. Actually, how much was it? 530, right? Oh, never mind. In my mind it was like I still need more. Why do I have 580 in my head? And then 530? Oh, whatever. Let's just go. Go down there, defeat like 1 or 2, and go back. Maybe even then I don't need to sleep in an inn. Even if I do, it's not that expensive. Who cares? Like one of the big ones. I just do like 2 more because I didn't pay attention to how much an inn stay costs. Just gotta do 2 more. Because I want to sleep at an inn just to get my MP back. So I might as well just use up my MP. Let's do that. I do have chainmail. I do have that. Alrighty, dude. I will talk to you later. The only thing else that the guy sells that I could also be saving up for would be the iron shield. The axe, iron shield, axe and iron shield. Yeah, then I have the best stuff he sells, all of it. But I don't care enough, so let's go. I want to make some progress. I literally went 1 step into the next encounter. I kind of wish I had some food right now, just to like eat on the side, because there's not that much input anyway. I would mute my mic for it. TC69. on. Which also means there's gonna be food soon. Fuck yeah. Should I... Stop. Better safe than sorry, right? So let's get like 1 extra torch, 1 extra medical herb. Chainmail, iron axe, leather shield. But the better shield is 800. I'm not gonna be grinding for that one if I can help it. By the time I make it out of the cave, I'm probably gonna have 800. Okay, now I kind of want to see like, how much damage I do. 2 attacks and a scorpion. Oof. That should be 1 attack. Yep. Definitely better than settling for copper sword. Might also just be 1 attack. Yep. I'm gonna have those 800 in no time. But actually, by the time I have food, I might also be done streaming for today. I don't know. I'm actually not that sure how much I want to do other stuff today. So maybe I will just stream until I go to bed. So... Who knows, maybe this is gonna be a one-sitting game. I don't think so, because for that, the game is still too long. It's not that long of a game, but probably not one sitting. But I guess we'll see. I will definitely be eating on the side, though, in a little bit, with my mic muted. Because I've been up for at least 10 hours and have not eaten anything yet. 8.5 hours of that was streaming. Probably more than 10 hours, and I don't think I've went online right away. I don't remember what max level is in this game. Oh, a map of this would probably be helpful. But I think that would be cheating at that point, because I don't think the physical release had that packaged in. The maps of the actual dungeons. It would be a bit much. But I do remember when I first played this, drawing these maps myself, just on graph paper, just to remember the layout of the caves. It took me forever. Ah, I went in circles. It's a good start. One thing I wish you could do, but I guess that was not really trendy at this point in time. I kind of wish you could like go back and forth between the NES original sound and the Super Nintendo version. I might manually do that, like maybe mute this one and just kind of to have the contrast, kind of listen to what the NES version sounds like and the Game Boy Color version. Or maybe like an orchestrated version of it. Because I mean, we're not really missing anything if I mute this, right? I don't feel like playing completely unrelated music on stuff like this. I don't know why. I don't mind it in like multiplayer shooters and stuff like that, or even something like Isaac. I don't mind it there, but for some reason, even a simple game like this, I don't want to. Yeah, I might play like a symphonic suite version of the soundtrack of the very first game while I eat and mute the mic anyway. Oof, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, these transitions are getting a little bit old now, like just in terms of the audio. I'm still at the beginning of the game, pretty much. Actually, let me see. I gotta do this real quick. Give me a sec. Volume mixer. Turn this off. Actually, let's start with the NES version. Just for a contrast. Oh god, that is so much worse. No battle theme. Cave theme. Oh god, that is horrible. On second thought, it's not. Let's not do this. How was the Game Boy Color version, though? I don't mind how this sounds. I might even slightly prefer it to the Super Nintendo version. I'm gonna let this play just a little bit. Come on. There we go. But yeah, when I mute the mic, there's gonna be a symphonic version. No, I like how they translated this. This sounds awesome. all these freaking dead ends. Have I been down here? Yes, I have. That's where I came from. I like how they changed the instrumentation and, well, quote unquote instrumentation, but just the way it sounds to not make it feel as repetitive as it actually is. I mean, it is still a very short music loop, but they kind of try to make it more interesting, and I think they succeeded for the most part. Especially in comparison to the NES version, which is basically has as good a sound chip as the Game Boy Color, basically. Maybe not quite, but almost. Oh, that's a new one. Ooh. Okay, still 2 attacks. Should probably heal. How much longer is this? It's a whole playlist. I'm just gonna move on to the next one in the playlist. I'm not gonna play any of the tracks that weren't played, like that I haven't had in this Super Nintendo version yet, if I can help it. Torch, nice. But yeah, I would say, like, in a different way, this sounds at least as good as the Super Nintendo version. I kinda prefer it. I did so much damage there. I mean, that was a critical hit, but still. Nice. Droll. Oh, wait. Is that a dead end? No, it's not. Aww. Too many branching paths when I cannot see anything. This is escalating quickly. Okay, I think we heard the full thing. It's not bad though. Which one is this? Oh. Yeah, I like this rendition too. Is this where it came from? No, it's not. Oh, I don't have a key. This is where it came from, okay. Now I made like a full round. This is so unfitting of the cave atmosphere, though. Indeed. Made by Toriyama. The guy who did Dragon Ball. You're welcome, he said to the world. Yeah, I know, but I just have to, like, get there. It's kind of the issue. I know there was a chest up there, but... Okay. Let's flip the full thing of this. Ah, this is the battle theme now. And the battle theme is always so simple. Couldn't have done that much with it. I think this sounds decent too. It's not really worse than the Super Nintendo version. No, wait, that's... Okay, I just went in a circle. Oh, this is confusing. I'm gonna go top right first now. Oh, should I? Okay, anyway, hold on. Wait, are we at the end? Yes, we are. But this is not the full soundtrack. We haven't heard the cave. That's kind of what I was looking for in the first place. Well, I guess never mind. Maybe there's not... Is there no cave? It's the warrior. Warrior. Dragon warrior. Oh, that doesn't really help. Well... Never mind then. Dragon Quest 1 Orchestrated. Yeah. Let's listen to that for a little bit. I didn't heal yet. There we go. Oh wait, what is that? All right. I wanted to see how I can find this first. But I might not be able to get there from here. That might be from like a different let me turn it down just a little bit. That might be from a different floor. Never mind. Here it is. Found a warrior's ring. Is that an equipment? It sounds like equipment. Status equip. Iron axe, chainmail, leather shield. I don't know what these do. Oh, you can equip both of them. That's cool. Okay. Learned Radiant. I think Radiant is the same thing as Torch. So, since I'm already in use of Torch, I don't have a reason to use it now. Actually, I kind of want to see what's on the left and then down first before I move on. Oh, that's just a... Okay, that's an alternate path I could have taken. Holy fuck. Almost died. And an iron shield. I don't even have to buy it now. That was the most expensive thing in that shop. Good thing I didn't grind so much to be able to buy it. I mean, by now I also have enough money to buy it, I think. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm pretty sure I do. Okay, but where do I go, though? There was, like, this one closed door? That's the only other place I can see. Also, just on world map. Is this? This one's kind of hard to read, but I mean it's only supposed to give me a ballpark anyway, so for that it should be enough. It's only the world map, it's not even... Have I been down there? Or that? Yes. Wait, have I? I keep like distracting myself and then I forget like where I came from. Actually, I'm not so sure if I've been in there. Yes, I have. Maybe. I am confused. I don't know where I am. This is the place with the door, right? Yeah. But I don't have a key. Well. I have no idea. Maybe I'm not supposed to be in here yet. I'll leave for now. Maybe go in a different direction. Now watch me take forever to get out of here again. Let's start. I mean, I do have this Chimera wing. I think I can just teleport out of here with that. But I only have one of them. And since this is definitely not an emergency situation right now, I might as well just leave manually. Well, there was still this other place I could have gone. I basically went to the left, well, to the west, I guess. Mainly because I remembered there being a cave here from when I played it before. But we earlier came across another bridge to the east. And also, didn't like this one guy tell me? Oh yeah, he told me that the princess had been kidnapped and taken to the east. So I guess I will cross that bridge. Go there. I'll probably just go to the castle to sleep, since I have no reason to return back up to that other town again. Since I now have the shield that I was kind of saving up for. I have all the equipment I saved up for. And since I have this world map now, I can see that, like, across that bridge, there's like two... I think those are supposed to be towns? Maybe one of them is a cave, I can't really see. It's a very low detailed and very slow, very small one. But at least one of them is probably a town. So maybe I will find keys there, and then I can return to this other one. I have food now, which is definitely nice. I've been very hungry for hours. He didn't hear me. Does he? He gives me MP at least. Well, in that case, I don't know if I was healed completely. Hey Luna, what's up? Same. First food of the day. Like, at least 11 hours in. Same. I've been streaming for 9 hours. I've played a bunch of stuff today, and I started with like the worst. And that after having a very rough night of being depressed drunk. It was nice. Good luck. I've not been climbing at all. I've barely been playing too, though. There's another cave down there. Oh, but I think there's like a town around here somewhere that sells keys. Oh man, I've been playing quite a few games today. I started with Bad Game Monday because that's a new thing I'm starting. I don't think you can go in there. Like, I don't think that's anything. But for Bad Game Monday, I played this really horrible Game Boy Advance port. Why is this getting so loud now? There's a really horrible Game Boy Advance port of the original Sonic. And then I played a little bit of Sonic 3D Blast. And that GBA port, like, people came in here commending me for even being able to play that one because it's so janky. It is horrible. It's like one of the worst things I've ever played. And then after... Did I play something else in between? No, I don't think so. Well, then after I went to Breath of the Wild, I restarted Breath of the Wild in Master Mode. And from that I went to this, because I have kind of a backlog of games that I kind of need to get to by September. Need to have beaten by September, which is the first trilogy of Dragon Quest games. I do need to get through Octopath by then too, because Dragon Quest 9, Dragon Quest 11 drops. And I need to get through at least Kingdom Hearts 2 by then as well, to kind of be done with that by the end of the year as well, like with the whole series. But yeah, anyway. Good day! This is the village of Myra. I think he said Myra, not Maria. Pretty sure. Hey, get a load of this. The husband of poor Cleo over there skipped town to buy some magic keys. That good-for-nothing man left behind this lovely wife. I mean, really? That's alright. I didn't want to be a burden on his dreams. His dreams of buying keys? Okay. Oh no, the shop doesn't have any legendary sword either, after all I went through. Let's turn that down a little bit. Actually, let's Because we haven't actually heard... that's a standard thing. We've heard that before. But we don't know the other town's theme, so let's just stay with this for a little while. Oh, I have so much money, almost 3,000. Earlier I was struggling to even get like 300. Okay, well. And immediately they have like some really, really expensive shit here. But I might as well get the steel armor then. Yeah. I should have something to sell that might actually be enough. Almost. Well, I could sell my other armor, since I'm getting better armor. Okay. Steel armor. Alrighty. Thanks for stopping by, and good luck in comm. I want to search anything. I heard a rumor that there's a shop in the town of Rimoldar that sells keys. There better be. I need some. Have you already traveled to the island south of here? I do not think so. Thanks. I am having one. No. I hear that Rimoldar is on that island to the south. Oh, so it's not the other thing I saw on the world map. Welcome. This is an open-air bath. Ooh. Hey, good looking. How would you like a puff puff? Yeah, it's one of those running gags. It's only 20 gold. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Ooh, alright then, let's start. Isn't that wonderful? That's it. Thank you very much. Oh, then please come again. So yeah, Puff Puff is supposed to be like plain clothes. Wow. I think it's supposed to be like the sound it makes when you have your face between two breasts or something. Would you like to throw away something? Yes. Torch. And it's kind of like this running gag, and it's in every single one of these games. Not always do what you would expect. Or what you're supposed to expect, I guess. Puff Puff. Oh, how wonderful. It is pretty wonderful. Well, now I want to see what's up there, though. Hero Pandsu, descendant of Roto. You can't defeat King Dragon with that weapon. There should be a sword that Roto left behind somewhere in this land. In this land. Seek it out. Wow. I took damage for that. Let me check the world map. Sorry. I don't... So you're Pandsu. I heard that you're journeying to defeat King Dragon. However, King Dragon is a malevolent creature, and for that reason, I would regret letting you go, knowing you could witness defeat. Pandsu, I want to test your strength. How? Somewhere in this land is the Silver Heart, which can attract monsters. When you retrieve and bring back that item, I will recognize you as a true hero, and reward you with the Staff of Rain. Okay. Where? Good. Well, that was pointless. So I guess I'm gonna check the cave we just saw. To the south. Within that, like, toxic stuff. Why are there, like, super easy enemies here now? Like, this is the only way to get here. Through a more dangerous path. Okay. That's not too bad. We might be ready for this one. A ton of encounters, though. Oh. But we have no keys. We need keys. There's the princess. Well, I can only hope there's, like, at least one somewhere in the cave. But then if that's how you're supposed to do it... No, wait, this is, I think this is a tunnel cave. That leads to the other island. And there I can buy keys. I might be wrapping up the stream after I've made it through here, though. I kind of want to just, like, eat in peace, to be honest. And maybe watch some stuff. I mean, at that point, I'm like 9.5 hours in. Unless this is the end of the cave. Guess this is the end of the cave. But, well, let's get to the place I think I have to be at. I can see it on the world map. just so we kind of have a good place to pick back up from. Yeah, it's right here. Pretty sure this is the place. This is the town of Rimodar. Well, good to know. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. What is that? Never mind. It didn't, like... Oh, never mind. That was in my head. I thought the stream, like, picked up my, like, volume mixer the whole time, and I didn't notice. But no, that was just on my end. But yeah, anyway. This was a decent stream today. Especially given what we played, and what we started with, and kind of my mood going into this. And I will probably be back, like, tomorrow-ish, with probably Octopath. I'm not sure about this, if this is going to be tomorrow, but there's probably going to be Octopath tomorrow, because I really do need to continue that. Possibly more Zelda. That might maybe even be a daily thing now, because it's kind of a good daily game. So is this, though, kind of, so we'll see. And I do have to get through Octopath and this and Kingdom Hearts by, like, within a little over a month. So I might make these daily. Anyway, I've had fun. I hope you guys did too. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the follows and stuff. And, yeah. I will hopefully see you guys around. Peace.